Well, guys, starting with an injury update, Trevor Simeon went to IR with a left shoulder. In his roster spot, we signed J.J. Dillman. He was a University of Utah center guard. Was drafted by Cincinnati, put on a practice squad, so we grabbed him from Cincy as a new Bronco. We also signed a new practice squad guy, River Craycraft. He was here for a week, about week 6 or 7, pulled a hamstring, so he's back with us now. That's your update there as far as the injuries. Any questions?
You made a decision on your starting quarterback for Sunday.
We have not yet. It's Monday for us, so we got back in the office this morning, just waiting to have the meetings with the offensive staff to kind of figure out what's best for us.
When do you plan to make that decision, then?
I'm not sure. We're gonna obviously discuss it with the staff and see where we are. With both guys. Obviously, Paxton hadn't practiced in 3 weeks. We've got to see where he's at physically. He came in Saturday and Sunday, threw the ball, rehab. So we'll see. But it's a lot of things that goes into that decision. Who plays this week for us.
Do you think this week is the start of a youth movement in terms of seeing D'Angelo Henderson, seeing the younger guys?
I won't change my tone on that. You can do both. We want to win football games. That's the first order of business. Obviously, we can do both by seeing some of the young guys play, and we have. With McGovern getting some reps there. Thomas playing at safety this weekend. Jamal Carter playing at safety. Watching Cody Latimer get better and better each week, making plays for us. So we are doing both, guys. But winning is our first priority here. So whoever we dress, they will help us win also. So I wouldn't say it's a youth movement. I would say it's trying to win a football game first.
Is it made more difficult because Brock played maybe his best game in his NFL career, and then if you play Paxton, or is it just, hey, it's a reflection where we are in the season and we need to see that?
Well, Brock played well, so it would be hard to say he didn't play well. I mean, it's proof in the film there. But we have a lot of things going on as far as the quarterback deal. We want to see Paxton play some. Okay, so that's the truth. We have to see where he is as a player moving into the offseason. That's important for our football team moving forward. But we have to discuss it again. We want to make sure he is totally healthy so he can play and play well if he does play. And again, Brock did play well. So that's going to be a discussion that we have to have, with our staff today to kind of figure out what's best for all parties involved.
What do you need to see from him, Vance, that you haven't already seen in your time as head coach?
Well, I would say this, players get better with playing in games. I've seen the guy play in practice, obviously. He's had a start against the Raiders with 3 quarters maybe. So with game experience, some guys get better, and you want to see him in games. It's different in practice. It's a controlled environment, so we want to see him play in games. But again, if he's healthy enough to play, we will do that maybe. If not, we're going to, wait and see.
Vance, there's a report that Marvin Lewis is going to move on.
Yeah.
Your reaction to that?
I have not talked to Marvin since last week. But I would say this about Marvin. I mean, Marvin's a great coach. He's been there 15 years. And I know personally Marvin still wants to coach football. So I'm not sure if it's just rumors or, how true it is. But I know Marvin's done a great job for that organization, being there 15 years. And that team going from not being relevant to relevant, over Marvin's time there. But I know Marvin wants to coach football. So I'm not sure how true those rumors are.
When you say he threw this weekend, Paxton?
Yes.
Was it like what he did before the game the other night, or did you?
Very similar, yes.
Tonight said winning's a priority, but with C.J. Anderson closing around 1,000 yards and D.T. closing around 1,000 yards, is that something that you guys at least be mindful over the last 2 games that they're close?
I think the personal milestones with players are important. C.J. Anderson has not, first of all, stayed healthy, for a full season. So I've been proud of C.J. of how he came into camp in great shape, and he's actually been healthy, for the entire season. So him getting 1,000 yards is important. It's important for our football team and important for C.J. We haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher here in how many years? You would know better than me. Probably since so I think it's important. You know what I mean? Our offensive line is playing good. He's running the ball hard. He stayed healthy. The same with DT. You know, those things are important because it makes our football team better. You know, the better those guys play, the more we win. So they are important. But obviously, winning is our first priority there. But if they play good, guess what? It helps us win. So I'm all for it.
When you're weighing quarterback decision, is it about those two guys, or how much do you consider how it would affect the rest of the locker room?
That's definitely have to be considered because we've won 2 games, and that locker room wants to win. You know, so again, our first priority is to win a football game. We all know that, the players, coaches included. You know, so that's very important.
Vance, can you touch on Jordan Taylor and just kind of what he's done for
Tell you
guys
what.
this season?
He's done a lot for us. I mean, he was a guy that, you know, didn't dress the first 4 or 5 weeks for us, but as a punt returner, he's been very efficient. You know, that's an important position because that sways field position. You know, he's done a great job with that, with decision making back there. As a PP, you know, for a game and a half, he made a big tackle for us on Thursday night. As a receiver, he's been efficient for us. So he's a guy you can count on. You know, and that's NFL football. You know, you want guys that when you put them out there, that job will get done. You know, and that's been Jordan Taylor's story for us this year.
Would you say if you had seen enough from Paxton during the weekend, you would have made a decision today, or?
No, we have to go to practice also. You know, and that's a good question. And again, you know, we want to make sure he's healthy enough to play. You know, if he's able to play for us. But no, that wouldn't have happened.
So if he looks a little gimpy, you'll get that wildcat going?
What do you mean? We have
Well, as the backup.
as the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yes. Sure. We'll get the Wildcat going.
So he hasn't been officially cleared yet, or has he?
Officially cleared to practice?
Yeah.
Yes. He will practice on Wednesday.
Trevor going to IR, your thoughts on how it's tough as a
I tell you what, I mean, he's battled all year. I mean, he's had 2 shoulder injuries this year. He's played through all of it. Obviously, you know, with it being a 3 to 4 week injury now with 2 weeks to go, it didn't make sense to keep him on the roster. But he's a warrior. I mean, he's a tough guy, and you know, he's had a tough year with injuries, but he battled and kept fighting for us. It's impressive.
What do you think his future is with this franchise?
I'm not sure. You know, and that's a question that we all have to answer after the season. You know, a number of us. So I'm not sure. You know, but he's a good young quarterback, smart, tough. You know, so we'll see. We'll see where that lies.
How do you think those guys have done in the quarterback room with the uncertainty this year? Because he's spent an awful lot of weeks. You know,
Yeah, I'm assuming it's tough. You know, it's tough not knowing. I think 3 or 4 times this year. You know, who's going to be the guy to play? That's tough. You know, it's been tough for our football team. You know, playing 3 different guys. So, you know, I get it. You know, with those guys, but it's my job to play the best guy for us to win football games. You know, that's what we are.
A few more for the coach?
how'd they handle it?
They've been fine with it. You know, Trevor and obviously Trevor, Paxton, and Brock, they're all buddies. You know, so they all get it, and they're all team guys. So it have not been a problem in the QB room as far as who's going to play this week. They've been very supportive of each other, and that's been good to see.
Vince, did you watch any football yesterday? If so, I'd be curious
did.
your take on the Pittsburgh catch that wasn't.
I watched a lot of football yesterday. The Pittsburgh catch, that's the rule. You know, you have to complete the catch, and the ball was moving, in my opinion.
You ever seen a ref bust out a piece of paper to get the first down?
No, I've never seen that.
Last one.
Enough said on that.
How do you feel the team as a whole has adjusted or responded to all the injuries? I mean, I think you got, 11, 12 guys on IR at this point in the season?
Well, you know, we've been okay with it. You know, we've had a lot of young guys step up and play well. I've been proud of McGovern, how he's played the last 2 weeks. Excuse me. I've been proud of Stevenson, how he's played, Cody Latimer. So we've had a lot of young guys step up and play well for us through injury.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Enjoy your day.